Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back and watching, and if you're new, welcome. Today's video, we are just going to be playing around again with a new look. I don't think I've ever done a look quite like this on my channel just yet. I am trying to aim for a more matte look. If possible, a completely matte eye look and a bold lip. I know that that's done or that's been done on YouTube millions of times, literally, but I figured I would try my hand out in doing that because usually I tend to do shimmers on my eyes, if you guys haven't noticed already, and I want to do something a little new, and I'm playing around with some products that I have yet to use on my channel. So if you guys are interested in all of that fun stuff, then just keep on watching. So for the eyes, I really wanted to focus on this palette right here. This is the Milani Most Loved Mattes palette, and I picked mine up at Walmart, and all of these shades are matte shades. It's a very nice range. You have your warm tones here, cool tones in the middle, and then more neutral shades right over here. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna go for. I think I just want to do a very classic brown neutrally matte look, but we'll see where this palette takes us. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. I have my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot right here. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes as usual. I hope this mirror doesn't get in the way because it's really reflective. I'm gonna try my best. I know my mirror is always in the shot. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like a beigey cream tone, and I'm gonna use this to set that primer on my eyes. And since I'm trying to go for the all matte look, it's really important that all of these eyeshadows blend really well. So setting it is key. We're gonna take this brown right here. It's more on the lighter brown, kind of like a tan shade, I guess. And I'm gonna pack this onto a fluffy brush right here. And then I'm gonna use this all over my crease and kind of bring it up towards the brow bone. All right, that's pretty pigmented already. So I need to be careful not to go too heavy-handed with this shade. All right, there's the shade. It comes off a little darker on my eyelid. I don't know if it's because my brush is dirty or just because as it packs on, it gets darker. But I'm not complaining. It doesn't look bad. So I'm gonna move on to the other eye. On the back, I didn't even look at this. It's kind of laid out right here. This is, let me show you. This is daytime, anytime, and playtime. So the rows are like different categories. So that's really cool. That first shade I used to set that primer was this one, which is My Daily Latte, and the one under it that I just used is Toast of the Town. So that's all in my crease. Next, I'm going to use this shade right here. This is, I'm trying to read it upside down, Catch a Tan. So I'm using Catch a Tan in my crease as well. Just further define my crease. The two brown shades that I've used so far are pretty similar in tone. This one is literally just maybe a step or two darker. So it's gonna really help with just darkening that crease. And I'm doing it in really short strokes. Starting on the outer part of my eye just to get most of the pigment there, and I'm pulling it into my crease. Now I'm taking this Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. So I'm going to use the darkest brown right here. This is Chocolate is Life. Yeah, it is. And using that Luxie brush right over here, I'm going to use it on the outer corners of my eyes. I'm going to create a V shape like I normally do. I feel like my eyes are pretty small, and doing a V that goes out kind of elongates my eyes. pulling it a little bit into my crease, just like the outer part, just so that it's not dark brown right on the outside and that's it, you know. All right, I zoomed in a little more, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how far my camera was. Next, I'm gonna kind of clean up my lid area. I didn't want to say cut the crease because I'm not necessarily cutting it, but I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in medium and this flat pointed brush, and I'm going to use this to apply it right on my lid where I want it to be very clean, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to go ahead and do that and then put a cream color on top. And this, it does take me a little bit of time because I like being really precise about it. I'm gonna start right here and then kind of blend it out. Definitely want it lighter on the inner part of my eye. And I'm actually going to take mine a little above my natural crease. So if you can see that, my natural crease hits about right here. So I'm going to pull it up a little higher so you can see the blank space of my eyelid when I'm looking straight forward. All right, so I went ahead and put the concealer on both my eyelids. Like I said, I didn't want to cut my crease too sharply, so I went ahead and kind of feathered it and used my finger to really blend it in and make it look not like there's concealer on it, but just that we didn't get a ton of eyeshadow right on the eyelid. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is the Morphe E17 brush, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade, which is Umber the Sun, and I'm gonna use that between the concealer and the dark brown right here. So it's gonna go right in this area, and I'm going to just pat it in there just so the two areas kind of blend together. There's a lot of pigment in this palette, so you wanna make sure that you tap off all of the excess. And I'm going to, oh, sorry, before I do that, I should probably put an eyeshadow on my lid. So I'm going to take that shade right there and a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pack that on. Kind of set the concealer and brighten the eye. Now I'm going to take that brown shade and put it between the light shade and the brown, the dark brown. See that? Kind of creates sort of a gradient, kind of marries the shades together. I feel like I lost a lot of the brown in the crease, so I'm going to go ahead and add that back in a little bit. I'm taking a Morphe M505 brush. It's a smaller, more tapered blending brush, taking those same two brown shades that I use in the crease and kind of just working it in there. All right, and to sort of tie the look all together, I'm going, well, not all together, but tie the eye look together, I'm gonna go ahead and add some eyeliner. This is the Milani Stay Put Matte Liquid Liner. I feel like these matte brown looks always have pretty bold eyeliner, so that's what I'm gonna go for, just because I feel like it looks really pretty that way. Looking at my face right now, there wasn't a ton of fallout, so that's really cool. So I actually bought this. This is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. And I have a couple of products from this line with Origins, and I wanted to try this out because I've been hearing a lot of people say that it's not really as gimmicky as it looks, because it does come out as a foamy mousse texture, but it's supposed to help your pores and oils. Smooth on after moisturizer and before makeup. All right, let's do this. Ooh, that's scary. It's like alive. Ooh, it's really cold. Oh, it's freezing. This might actually feel really nice and refreshing during the summer. I'm just focusing this on where I usually get oily. So that's right here, my nose, on my temples, and a little bit on my forehead. Next up, I'm going to use this. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and this is in the shade 902 Light Glow. And I really like this. This is really, really nice. I've mixed this with my foundation. I've also put it on my skin. But whenever I put this on my bare skin before foundation, I make sure that I only put it where I want to glow, because I have oily skin. So, top some of my cheeks. Right here. Today I'm using my Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. I just really like this foundation. It's such a good product. It's kind of dark for me right now though. Oh, it's actually not that dark. Interesting. I was wrong. Next up, gonna use my Naked Concealer. This is from Urban Decay, and I'm almost out of it, if you can tell. Then I'm going to use my hand, or my finger, to warm up the concealer underneath my eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with a sponge. Then taking my sponge to blend out the rest of it. Alright, so I have yet to use this powder, but this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. This is just their translucent powder. So it's supposed to be mattifying. I really like the packaging of all the Too Faced Peach collection, and I'm pretty sure... Ooh, I like that it has this little door thingy. See this? That's nice. Ooh, I know I'm gonna love that. Oh, and there's like a little peach shape right there. You guys can't see that. Yep, smells like peaches. It smells really good. So I'm gonna use this to to set the concealer under my eyes. I don't know if I can use this to set my whole face with my sponge. I feel like it'd get a little too white for my skin. So I'm gonna use a brush with this powder to set the rest of my face, just so it's a lighter coverage. Okay, let's put some brows on. I feel like I have powder in my eyes. I'm gonna set that with my Benefit Gimme Brow. So since the eyes are very matte and my foundation is very, very matte as well, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This has a bit of a sheen, but it's nothing super intense. And I have two shades right here. I'm gonna use one to bronze most of my face and one to contour. So the first one is going to be Sun-Kissed Bronzer, and I love this one. I use this all the time, and it's kind of like the medium bronzer out of the whole Butter Bronzer collection. I'm going to use my Japanesque brush and swirl it in there, and then just apply it all over my face. Your girl needs some color right now. And next I'm going to take a smaller brush right here. This is a Morphe M530 brush, and taking deep bronzer in the same butter bronzer collection, I'm going to use this to contour. So right in the hollows of my cheeks. Just right in there. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my Morphe setting mist. And I like to do this before I put lashes on, before I put mascara on, so nothing ends up running or coming off. And while that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and put my highlight on. I think I want to use this. I haven't used this in a very long time. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight, and it's just a golden highlight. It's very, very pretty. Super, super cult favorite on YouTube and just the makeup beauty community in general. This is my Morphe M510 brush. Putting it on my cheeks. These are the Kiss Sultry lashes, and I'm just going to use the same ones. These are the same ones I used in my last tutorial. Look at that highlight. Ooh. Okay. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of blush. This is the Burt's Bees blush in, where is it? Bare Peach. Just to give it a little bit of warmth. Such a pretty blush. This liquid lipstick right here and under my thumb, and you want to make sure that you really shake these up because the pigment and like the oils and stuff in it really do separate. And don't open this upside down, by the way. I've made that mistake before because I'm stupid. It can drip all over your clothes or your bed sheets, your white bed sheets. And I'm just gonna apply this because I'm feeling gutsy right now, aka I don't have a lip liner in front of me right now and I don't want to get up, so we're just gonna go for it. Is that even? I don't know, my lips are really uneven, so alright everyone, and this is the finished look. It's a very matte eye look, matte lips. Everything pretty much is matte except for my cheeks. I have that highlight on there, that gold highlight, and I love this highlight. It looks great on so many people. It does sort of emphasize texture for some people, so just be careful with that if you're having a little bit of trouble with some breakouts or just texture in your skin in general. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know, like I said, this type of tutorial has been done so many countless times, but I hope you enjoyed my version. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!